Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at how do we bisect a given angle. So in the previous video, we looked at how we constructed a 60-degree angle given the information that is shown in the question above, question 2. And if you visit the other video, you would have seen the geometrical construction that we used to construct the 60-degree angle. So this construction that we did in the previous video can be used in technical drawing, engineering graphics, or mathematics. All right. So it's the same geometrical construction that you would have used with your geometry set in your math class. All right. So in today's class, we'll be bisecting a given angle. The angle doesn't have to be 60 degrees, it can be any angle, right? All right. So the first thing we're going to do is draw the given angle based on what the question was, right? Then the next step is to draw an arc any radius from A, where the angle is, right? So we have the angle here. C, A, B, this is the angle. And the 60-degree angle, which we did in the previous video, would be at A. All right, so we're going to draw an arc, any radius, any convenient radius. So a convenient radius would be, all right, so we're going to mark the arc, any radius, and we're going to use 40 millimeters for today's class. Select our center point A, the radius, so that's going to make it 40. And there is the arc, okay? That's the arc, okay? Then the next step is to label where the arc intersect the line AC and AB. So let's do that. All right, so with center D and E, we're going to mark an arc, and we're going to use the same radius, 40 millimeters, but we could use any other radius, all right? All right, so we're going to indicate our center, which is D. The radius, as I said, we're going to make it 40 again, right? So here now we're going to mark an arc. Here's the arc. Okay, we're going to do the same thing from E. We're going to mark an arc, center E. Same radius, the radius has to be the same. So if you use 50, you have to use the same 50 radius from center points D and E, all right? So we're going to make it 40 millimeters again. All right, so we're going to mark an arc, same radius, 40 millimeters. Center at E. Radius would be 40 millimeters. And here it is, right? The line drawn through the intersection of the two arcs to the point A, that would be the bisector. So a line drawn through A, going through this intersection. Right, will be the bisector. All right, so this line is now the bisector, and it bisected the angle CAB into two equal angles, right? So if the angle before was 60, this angle would be 30, and the angle above will be 30, okay? So this is a bisector, and as I said, this principle can be used in mathematics, it can be used in technical drawing, it can be used in engineering graphics, and if you are doing a forces diagram, and you're solving the forces using instruments such as a compass, ruler, and set square, such as in a physics class to work out forces, this is how you would bisect an angle. So if you have a angle coming down at 30 degrees, a force being applied at 30 degrees to the horizontal line AB representing maybe a beam, like a beam in the roof, then this is how you would get your 30-degree angle if you're solving the problem graphically, meaning you wouldn't be using a calculator, you'll be using your compass, pencil, and drum set. For example, parallelogram of forces. So if you need a 30-degree angle by construction, this is a method that you would use. So any angle that you would need, and you need to bisect it, this is the method that you would use. And as I said, you can use this geometrical principle in math, physics for force diagram, and technical drawing, and building and mechanical engineering drawing, unit 2, where you have to do force line and bending moments diagram. If you have to construct a 30-degree angle, this is a geometrical construction that you would use. If you found the information useful, then perhaps you could subscribe, press the notification bell, click the like button, share and subscribe, and or comment. Alright, so this brings us to the end of today's video. In today's video, we bisected a given angle. The angle for today's video was 60 degrees, but any angle that you have, is if it's 105 degrees, the same principle would hold the same. So take care until we meet again. Bye.